Ta- test. Are we good? Is it or are we good? Hello. Hi, hello. Hello. Loud and clear, let's go. Sorry about that. So I did something I never do, and I put my computer to sleep before I went to bed instead of um just shutting it down. And when I turned it back on, literally like 30 minutes ago, I got like a bajillion audio errors, and I thought I had solved them all. I had not. Wow. Well, first of all, thank you so much, Bude, for the resubscribe and letting me know that my mic wasn't working. I hadn't even noticed it, TBH with you. Um, and I wouldn't have noticed it, so thank you so much. And hi, hello. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you guys are doing well today. I am doing fine. The weather has been peak. It's just been so good. It's been like in the 70s, and it's just it's like between like just at the cusp where I would like turn on the air conditioning to cool it down and just leaving my window open. And it's great. 10 out of 10. Love it. Big fan. So, um I've was very busy this morning slash early afternoonish. I um I didn't get to do everything I wanted last night because I fell asleep early. Ooh, you're already in shut the windows and put the heat on? Damn. Not here. The lowest we've gone is honestly, I think we got like a cold front that came in. I mean, so did the whole country, but that cold front came down and hit us last week. Um, and I think that had us down in like the 30s at night. But for the most part, it's been like 80, like touching 90. And at night, we get down to like the 50s, maybe. Maybe just under 50, depending on the day. But it's just been so nice, especially after the summer we fucking had. I'm so ecstatic to just not I was telling my friend, because like I said, we are in that cusp of just like air conditioning on and cold. So it is like just a mess for nature. Um, where like some days you could smell the like the vegetation outside, like it's spring almost, of plants prematurely opening. And then there's days like you can't smell any of the vegetation outside because nothing is like blooming or stuff like that because it's so cold for our plants out down here. And so it is like this weird thing of where like you're hot and you're cold. It's just like big Katy Perry energy. And so it is a little annoying to like be on that cusp. But like I said, I was talking to a friend earlier about it. I'm like, honestly, after the summer we had, I am ecstatic to just not be in the hundreds anymore. That was like 2 months of straight 100-degree weather, and I was not about it. Also, you know who's also really happy about it? My energy bill. My energy bill, like, very happy to not have to be running the AC almost 24/7. And also the fact that I had to repair my AC not once, not twice, but 3 times this year was mad annoying. Because like the nice thing is we didn't have to replace the Freon in it. Or I don't know if it's Freon in a in an AC unit. Whatever like the coolant is, we didn't have to replace that, which is great because that's like $300-400. Um, we just had to repair a bunch of other stuff, which that's fun. High of 44 tomorrow. Gee, sheesh. And yeah, we don't get too many days quite that high, but mid 90s still had us hiding in the AC. Oh no, it would have still had us in our AC in the 90s also. Um, but it wouldn't had but like the house would have cooled down faster if we were in the 90s. It just being God, it was just awful. It was an awful summer for my pocket for the most part. Um, what was I gonna say? Yes, so Vault Hunters. So I watched Escal's stream this morning, but like I said, I was real busy this morning. I was working on like 4 or 5 things at once, which was just like peak PB multitasking. I was talking to like 3 separate people. Um, After stream yesterday, I like ate and then like I just knocked out. So I had to I had to play catch up this morning, and that meant I was doing a lot more things than I intended to do this morning. Like I had like a pretty clear idea that I wanted to do some like research on what I talked about yesterday. Um about doing a Minecraft series sometime early next year. Then or I call it a series, doing starting a fresh world with an express goal in my vanilla Minecraft next year. Um And I also wanted to check some things out with that because I haven't really been keeping in the loop with vanilla Minecraft for the past like 2, 3-ish years. And then I'm going to be in a charity game. I think it's this week, this Sunday, the 11th. Is it the 11th already? I'm still reeling at the fact that it's not like October 7th. Yes, this Saturday, I'm going to be in the charity game over on Praxagora Thesmophoria's channel. Um, she is doing a 14-hour charity stream with a bunch of cool people coming in and out. There's going to be, I think, 4 games played, maybe 5 games played on Saturday. She will be producing all of them, but only DMing one of the games. I'm going to be in the last shift. I'm going to be in the last game of the stream. We're doing an Aliens RPG game, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Some great people there. I don't think it's officially announced yet. She has announced the other 4 games, I believe. But I had to get her a headshot. She came in yesterday and told me to check my messages, so I needed to send her a headshot and like more information about the game. Oh dang, I'm a hype as heck for Aliens. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I needed to get my headshot into her and a lot of other information for the game, and I fell asleep before I did that. So this morning I had to get it done. But like I took like a bajillion I had an idea of how I wanted the photo to go for the headshot. And so I needed to so I took like a bajillion pictures of it, of like different expressions. And I learned I can't do a concerned look. My concerned look just looks like a really judgmental mom. Mexican mom, I should specify. And so I had to go for more of like a what was that sound or look, instead of anything else. And there were 2 photos that I was just like I picked out of the lot and I edited, and I couldn't I thought the editing process would like take off one of them. It didn't. I couldn't decide which picture, so like I sent it to like a couple of people to be just like, hey, this is the vibe I'm going for, aliens. And and they gave me some advice, and I was just like, okay, we're choosing this one then. So I sent that off this morning to Prax. Then I did the research for the Minecraft game. Because I sent those messages off to my friends, I did have conversations. I had like a 3 hour long conversation with both of them before I ended up falling back asleep because I didn't sleep too much last night. I would constitute it more as like a long nap that I had last night. And so I ended up falling asleep in the early afternoon for a couple of hours for another extended nap. I still need to read through the RPG system, Aliens RPG system. I have a very bad habit that when it comes to one shots, I don't read through all of the. I don't read very comprehensively through all the rules. I just do enough to get the gist of it. But looking through the rules to like see if there was like a name generator or something, it looks not super difficult. It is a long book, but it doesn't look super involved like a system. Same though, yeah. So I still need to look through that and create a character, which should be fine. To be honest with you, our little secret chat, I've never watched Alien movies. I've watched a little bit of Alien Isolation, like people play that game. I own the game. It was probably on like Humble Bundle or something ages ago. But I've never watched the movie because it's scary. I know like the big moments in the movie, in the first movie. There probably are more movies, don't know anything about those. But in the first movie, I found out probably like 3 or 4 years ago that there were androids. That there was like a whole subplot, like a B plot to the Aliens movies about the androids. Had no idea. No one ever talked about that. No one ever talked about that subplot. Everyone always talks about the alien and Sigourney Weaver. No one ever talked about the androids. So that was like a fun little like surprise later in life. I was like, oh, it's like when I found out that Darth Vader was dead. I was like, wow, no one ever talks about that. Everyone always talks about I'm your dad, bud. No one ever talked about how he died. I thought he was still out there. I thought he was still like the bad guy. I thought like we were still going. I guess I should have presumed he was dead, considering that trilogy had ended. That's okay. There isn't a lot of vital lore. Stuff is kept vague intentionally. Notably, one Alien is straight up a horror movie. Alien 2 is more of an action movie. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, and the chest burster, because there's a really funny oh god, what was that? It was like the oatmeal website. I don't remember what it was, but they did a cartoon with a joke from the Aliens movie where it was I think it's like what was Mozart's favorite fruit? And then it was like banana. It's like my favorite thing in the world. That was really funny. It like, really cracked me up when I was like 15. Unknowingly, oh, so it's alien and aliens. Wow, that's not confusing at all. I'll have to keep that in mind. So when I'm talking about it, I don't say the wrong one. I have no idea. What is the page I'm looking for? This one. We decided we're going botany pot and mechanism. Those are our two goals right now. And I can get one of these, and the one I'm gonna get is botany pots. Oh, I got another knowledge star. And a ton more of this stuff. How much do I have? I have 15. I need 11. Okay. I need 11 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I know that had to have eaten into my Benny stash. All right, I forgot to remember that I had two points already. All right, let's pick up botany pots. Botany pots are expensive AF. Let's see. At botany. Ideally, I want the ones that do it themselves. I don't want to deal with them. All right, let's grab that over there. Let's put that over there. So I need 2 of these per pot. Let's do 12. I also need a ton of these. If I was confident I had a lot of chests, I would just do a stack of these, but I'm not confident I have them. All right, what else do I want? But yeah, Alien second movie created a lot of memes and is very quotable. Alien first movie, not so much, but very good in its own way. Okay. So what you're saying is I should probably pick up some of these memes. Why are there 2 yellow? Oh, because one is that and one's concrete. Okay. Oh, I need a bunch of pack. Oh, fuck. Vault meat. Let's do 5 stacks of this. And then we could do packed vault meat. Do a ton of these. All right, now let's go back to botany pot. Ideally, I'd like to get a bunch of these. So we'll see how many of these I can make. It's one of those things where you go see the meme and you're like, oh, that's where that's from. Oh, I see. I don't have purple anything, huh? That's fine. Oh, I don't have blue anything either? Oh, I do have brown though. Okay. This is me trying to take advantage of the things I have in the system, as opposed to going out and trying to get it all myself. Any of that? No. Any of these? No. I have this one. Okay, all right. That one? No. This one? No. This one? No. This one? Yes. That one? No. And I'm assuming I have the black one. Oh, I have a gray one also. Let's go. I have light gray. Oh, I have light gray also. Let's go. And black. There we go. All right, now we have to make them these. Ooh, I don't know if I have Extraordinary Larimar. Oh, no, I have them in the compacting drawer now, right? So I don't actually... I need 3 more. 1, 2... Fuck. Let's do 6 more, because I don't actually remember how many I had. Let's do that. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I want you. Then we get this. And here I thought I was going to run out of Larimar first. I probably have a shit ton of Larimar. Oh, yeah, I do. I just used up so much of it. One of these is 20-something. And I have a bunch just laying there that I haven't undone. I need to like make a room where I could just break down my ores very easily. Right now I just go outside. I go right here. and I just build up. All right, so I have these hoppers. Where do I want to do this? I guess this is a vegetation area, so maybe like back there. All right, what's my color palette here? It's like dark oak and white. Oh. I am very excited for it though. I look forward to oh man, itchy nose. I look forward to A, playing with who I'm gonna play. It's always fun. I need applied energistics things. But I don't remember what anything is called, so I'm just gonna storage bus. Is it a storage bus? Yeah, let's do storage bus. I probably need more cables. Maybe I need an interface. I'm definitely gonna need a wrench. Do I need P2Ps for this? Probably, right? Because I'm gonna go far away. I'm just gonna grab both of these. I don't know if I'm gonna need either of them, honestly. Maybe a fuzzy card? Definitely acceleration cards, probably. Oh, and I only have dark oak on me. Mushroom blocks. I look forward to let me just put that there. Where do I want this? So I have this here. Maybe like, I'm thinking somewhere in the foreground, like back here. I do kind of like this mushroom though. But like, that's almost exactly where I want it, where that mushroom is. Maybe we build around the mushroom. And before I immediately decide not to do that. Okay. Oh, you know what? I have a set of armor for this specific situation, I bet. I bet you I have a set of armor that I put on for everyday use. Is it sombrero? No. It must be this one. Yeah, it's this one. Boop. Let me put the torch there so I know it's there. All right. Let's go to cages because I know I could just do that. All right. Now we can do this. So Twitch, and I didn't get to hear what you're looking forward to. Oh, I'm looking forward to the game. I'm looking forward to the game on Saturday. It's a lot of cool people. And yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with all of them. They're all very cool people and they are going to be a blast to play this game with. If there was ever a group of people that I was going to play a system for a piece of media I don't know much about, it would be them. I'm also looking forward to so Pope World Build is going to be the one DMing the game, and I've never been in a game with Pope where he's the one DMing. So I am looking forward to that because I do always love playing with Pope. Pope has such an, what's the word for it? Like, unique approach to the game, and I really appreciate that. Like, always, he's so knowledgeable about a lot of things. So he's able to just like come up with some really cool ideas and solutions for situations we get ourselves into. I'm also looking forward to update 12 for this thing. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, I couldn't. I hit the wrong mute combination for the first one. I did as if I were on Discord. And then as I was turning away, I saw I didn't mute, and I was like, fuck, it was the other. It was the other one. So sorry I didn't mute for the first sneeze. So I have this thing where I run really warm. I'm a warm person. I always have been. And so I'm like, I'm usually pretty cozy in my own skin. And so I'm usually pretty cozy. Kind of like imagine when you're like snuggled up in your blankets, and then you get out in the morning. Like you go to bed, you get all snuggled into your blankets at night, and then when you like wake up in the morning and like you take like your 5 pounds of sheets off, and the cold air just rushes into you. That's how like cold air feels to me. Or like air that's cooler than I am, where it's just kind of that like whoosh of cold air when you're like really warm. And so my body's response to that, to like thermoregulate, is to just sneeze. So anytime like I'm really warm and like a particularly cold gust of air hits me, my body instantly sneezes. Instantly, I'm just like, at you. Instantly. Oh, oops. There we go. And so the air just kicked in. And that cold air just hit me straight on in a place in my body that was just very warm. I was actually telling a friend about it earlier today also. Because that's the one thing that's rough during this season or this time of the year. When it's like not cold but it's not hot, is that the temperature is constantly fluctuating. And that means that I'm constantly sneezing. And like you would think it's allergies, but it's not. It's just the fact that it's just the fact that I am getting hit with cold gusts of air. I think maybe I need to push this back by 1. It's 5. Maybe I don't. It's not really the biggest deal in the world, right? Is that 3? No. Oh, it's because I'm coming in and out of the storage. I do want to move my storage, but like I said, so update 12, I found out a little bit up about update 12 from eScal stream today. Which was cool because like I said, I haven't really been keeping up with the update cycle. Oh, you know what would be cool? If I did like a flower. And so I learned what they have for update 12, what they're changing up. And I'm glad that we only did a few gems yesterday. Because they are overhauling the gem system, the jewel system. They're overhauling the jewel system to make it, to make jewel, what is it? Jewel applicator? Jeweler, a little different, which now you're, for each level you have of, jeweler, you get 1 guaranteed spin for the jewel not to break. And instead of haha, instead of it how am I gonna do this? I have a vision in my head of what I want, but I don't know if I can exactly accomplish that. Oh, we'll try. Yeah, so you're gonna have a guaranteed no breaking sort of deal, which is going to be it really makes jeweler big value. Which I am looking forward to. And then also they're overhauling the gods system. So you're still going to get favor. They're going to wipe this this reputation that we have now. So when we update the 12, this is all going to be back to 0. These 4 little guys. And they're also going to get rid of idols. Idols are now going to be called something different. They're now, what idols were now going to be called focuses, which isn't a huge deal to us because we don't really ever use focuses. However, they are adding a thing called the charm. Don't know where the charm goes. I'm assuming it goes in your offhand also. Maybe it doesn't. Oh. But these charms are going to actually fill up behind you, which is really cute. It won't get in your like face when you're in first person, but if you go in third person or somebody else is viewing you, they'll see your little charm in the back. Don't know what charms do. I didn't exactly, I was busy this morning, so I didn't exactly watch all of is it here? It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. Oh, it's this one. Maybe it's the one that's not painted the same as everything else. I need torches. Oh, let's go to cages, go up here. Every time I watch you play, it's like Sims level of complex in here. It's definitely a modded is definitely its own thing. It definitely makes me look better than I am. I thought I had Fulbright, but I guess I don't have it downloaded over here. This is when it would be really nice to have. I guess I could sleep. But I'm not gonna. Instead, I'm just gonna spam torches and hope for the best. And I've been playing Vault Hunters for a while, so don't you worry. It was confusing to me when I first started. Hold on. I need to look this up. Um, I want it like that, but not exactly like that. I need to do that. Maybe that's the name for it. I don't know what's up with Google, but like Googling things is so fucking obnoxious now. Maybe it's always looked like this. Do I not have like ad block on or something? No, I have ad block on. I simply hate it. Oh, this is kind of what I want. Let's open image in new tab. My only MC experience is before the end was a thing, is gotten worse. First of all, a while ago. You know what? I wasn't too far off. I had a vision going. It's just hard for me to see the negative spaces in it's hard for me to see in negative spaces. We'll see if I continue to like that. Let's do this in the back. I have maybe it's a little ambitious to do this back here on such a large scale. I mean, it's gonna be ambitious no matter what I do, huh? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's see what it's gonna look like, and then we'll make our final decision after that. Yeah, Minecraft has changed just a little bit since the end. I mean, granted, I haven't played vanilla um in a long time, like for realsies. Like I've jumped in here and there on like servers and stuff like that, but I haven't I keep glitching. Let me go grab scaffolding or something. It's so annoying that I'm building right on the edge of I'm building right on the edge of where this spawns in and out. So I keep hitching. My game keeps going whoop, whoop. And I've learned, I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's this room that does it, but it could very much also be my applied energistic system. Jury is still out. What do I want here? What am I looking for? Ladder. Really, I only have iron ladders. There we go. I really haven't played DayZ in more than a decade. I mean, I don't blame you. There's plenty of games out there in the world that you can be playing aside from Minecraft. Let's just keep that. We'll see how we feel about it. That's really funny. Oh, that's right. I put them away. I need more room in my inventory. I was anticipating doing something easy, but in typical me fashion, I did not do that. What I played was a pre-release build. Yeah. Yeah, it was in the beta. It had to have been in the beta, I mean. Just based off of the information given. It's gonna be too big. It's gonna be like that's only in the first like third, if to do that. We're just gonna do a basic little something here. This is off center. Love that for me. Love that. Love that. It's like, honestly, some of my fondest memories of Minecraft are in pre-release. There's just like something that was lost in there's something that was lost in the full release for me. This is like the exact opposite of what I was gonna do. Yeah, let's do it the other way. Let's do the white on the outside and the brown on the inside. Part of me does love aimless exploration. Oh my god, I love aimless exploration. And it's like my bread and butter. I really have to force myself to like sit down and settle down in the Minecraft world. Because part of me is always just gonna want to run around and explore the world and see what there is to see. A long time ago, I did a series with over on YouTube. Though not on it's on my YouTube channel, but not on PB Plays Inside. I think it's PB Plays Minecraft was the name of the channel. I say was. I still have the channel. I just haven't posted anything on it for a while. And I did this series called Anyverse, in which I invited a bunch of my friends to join the Anyverse with me. And so the idea was that we all chose. So I was getting sick and tired of being on servers that kept ending. Like they would last a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, and then people would stop playing. Oh, that's a shame. I actually do like the back of this, huh? Oh well. And in the Anyverse, we all had the same seed, that we input into the creator, world generation. And then from there, we would get together every week and do like a little podcast, where we would talk about like what we did that week, what we discovered. After we uploaded like an episode or two that same week. And the idea was to like almost have like a single player server experience. But also like a sort of like a multiverse effect. Before the multiverse was super popular in in popular media. We would we would talk about like what we did that week, and we would have like a shared goal, a secret YouTube channel. We would have like a shared goal we would do. Like the challenge for this week or this month, we are going to you are going to build a that's too low. God, I really like the roof on this one though. I guess we're just gonna have to ignore that and just, God, I spent so much time emulating it back here too. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a game. It's like build a little pond, or build like this joke build somewhere, build a statue, etc., etc. And that way we would all have like some things that were the same in the world, kind of doing again like the multiverse thing, that this is something that exists across all our verses, all our universes. However, but they would all look different because obviously all different people were building them, and they would be in different places in the world. There was no like there were no like rules of where you had to do things. The only rule I had to start off with is that you had to build within like a couple of like the first 1,000 blocks around spawn or something like that. Like that's where like your first starter base had to be. After that, you could expand, but it was more in the way of I wanted us all to explore the world at sort of our own pace without being kind of spoiled with what was in the world because somebody else ran around and ran around the world for a week and uncovered the entire map, entire 5,000 by 5,000 map of the area. So they found all the cool things. I wanted to force us to stay within the first few 100 blocks of spawn. So in all our videos, people would see like similar, would kind of like get an idea of what the terrain looked like. So if they were to watch all our videos, they could kind of place where we all were. And also so they could like, if they ever felt so inclined, they could like tell another one of us like, oh, you're looking for this thing? So and so found this in like in the birch biome near spawn. And they could be like, oh, I know where that is. Because they had gone through there. So that was my idea of having a server together without having a server together. I don't remember what brought that story, but it was a lot of fun. I wish that series would have lasted longer, but understandably, like in most servers, people just lost interest in the series. But that was like my last real hoorah in single player. No mods. No modded single player. I want some sort of white half slab. I might have to do like a quartz slab though. Brought on by the job of Amos. Oh yeah. And so in that world, I had to force myself not to just run around and go exploring. Because it was literally my rule made by me, so I wouldn't do it. And in hopes of setting a good example so other people wouldn't do it, because I knew some other people that I invited also did the same thing of running around looking for the perfect spot to build and then uncovering everything there was to uncover, leaving no mystery alive for the rest of the playthrough. I still think it was a fun concept. It's still one of my favorite things I ever did and ideas I ever had. It is simply a shame that I never formed all my friends who play Minecraft are, I'm not going to say flaky because I don't think flaky is the right word for it, but they are very restless when it comes to playing Minecraft. Meaning they can't be in the same space for too long without wanting to almost self-destruct and make their experience worse by being overly ambitious and Anyverse honestly was my attempt for an answer for that, but did not work out. It's fine. It is what it is. I need some sort of light block. That's not like glowstone. I don't think frog lights exist in this. No. Do ochre lights exist in this? If I just type in light. Oh, we have shroom lights. Do I want shroom lights though? It's a cool concept. Yeah. Just having the Anyverse. Maybe lantern would be something that I want here. Oh, I think it's definitely the brass one. Yeah. Oh, and I have brass in here. It was meant to be. All right. Well, now, what kind of floor do I want in here? That's the real question. I have stone in the other one. Maybe I do some sort of black stone in here. Maybe I do something like I did in the other side of the base. Yeah, to this day, it's still like one of my favorite Minecraft series that I've ever done. And I wish it were a more sustainable model. Because I think it, like, if you get a ton of people to do it, I think that would be super fun. Like, you have 20 people. Because, like, and the other thing is this, is that it's very much an expandable idea and great for, like, viewer interaction. Because it's not the seed would have been a secret for like the first month or two when we were like restricted to that small area to play in, like the first couple of thousand blocks. But then after that, we, once we started like venturing out to get all the cool areas for base ideas or base builds. That's when I think it would have really, really popped off. You know what? I think I know what I want for this. This eye is at me, at myself for being like, what is this called? For like having a thought and then just not following it, which then leads to me being like, oh. If I had just kept thinking for like a couple of more seconds, I would have remembered that this block existed instead of after I placed down all the other blocks. And so people would have been able to play with us or play in that world and do their own thing. Hence the Anyverse, right? Like it's anyone's verse. Hey, Jamie, what's up, man? How you doing? The last multiplayer crafting game I played on the server was Conan Exiles, the game I loved to be mad. I've heard of Conan Exiles. I've never personally played it myself. It's just like, it's Conan Exile. There's like a sect of crafting games that are like all somewhat the same to me, whether they are or aren't. Like Rust falls in the same one, like Conan Exile, Rust, Ark Survival Evolved. There's another one I'm not thinking of. But those like all those crafting games are basically the same. What did I push to turn that off? D? No. I can't in good conscience recommend it. Fair enough. It's okay. I understand that. Wholeheartedly, I understand that. All right, now we get to bring down all our botany pots. Is there any particular? Maybe I go in like this way. Although I think I have more. It was that button. I see. I somehow accidentally hit Z. Oh, I have room for one more. I guess let's do a dark green. Let's make one more. Botany. Do this green. Let's do that one. Did I put them over here? I did. It'll be sad when I run out of these lanterns. I steal them from inside vaults. I played it for being a very pretty fantasy sandbox where I get to play dress up, but it's heckin' problematic. I see. Okay. So here's the deal with these. I can pull stuff out of these. Okay, so I need at AE, I need this quartz cutting knife because I need, oh no, I have a bunch of anchors. Nice. So I need this one. No, it's like this. Look at me remembering how this works. I'm just gonna make a stack of these, whatever. What's the best way for me to do this? I want to pull things out of all of these. I could just do actual hoppers under it, maybe, and then have them all leading to like the middle and have that be connected to a chest. And then that chest is the one that has the... That chest is the one that has the storage bus on it, or the import bus. I think that might be my best bet here. It's like, I totes get that. Can I still put this thing on it? No. Okay. Because here's the thing. Nothing's gonna get pushed out of these without me putting something under them. Like an import bus or something. And realistically, I don't need that. Honestly, this is... How much is pipes? How much is it? How much is pipes? How much is this gonna cost me? 16? I can afford 16. I have 2, right? I have 2 unspent points. Fuck. Okay. This is what we're gonna have to do here. Where is it? There it is. My little elevator going over to my storage. Is it over here that I leave it? Is it over here that I leave it? Where do I put my building tool? Is it in you? Nope. Is it over in my house? Okay, let's switch to this because then I need to switch to you. Do you have it? No. If I were my building tool, where would I put me? I don't even know what it looks like. I think that's the part that, a building gadget. Okay. That's what it looks like. It looks like a little pad. Ah, there it is. It is over here. I totally understand that though, Bude. I don't have a ton of Benny. Not as much as I was hoping I'd have. This has fortune, this has fortune. Good. Oh boy. Is it this one? No. Is this one? No. Is it that one? No. What is the button for you, bud? There we go. Don't mind me just flailing, trying to remember what the buttons are for this item. Benny and the Jets. Are we gone? Or we're done. All right. Here we go. Whee! Me and my sombrero. Hello. All right. That's a fair bit of Benny. We're going to go from our 6 to 1,444. While that's happening, let me throw both of these in here to do a quick little chargey charge. What was I doing? Oh, I wanted pipes. Right. Knowledge. We're at 4 there. I have 2. I needed how many? 20 something? 16. So I need 14. So I need 10 more. And I still have enough for 7 more knowledge stars. Look at that. All right, now we unlock pipes. Now, what do I need to make pipes? But yeah, so with update 7, they are going to... they're rehauling the entire God reputation system. And they're adding a new type of vault that's like your own personal vault that you can basically build yourself or buy yourself in the game with gold. And you unlock rooms and you create your own vault that you can keep going into and keep investing in to get more loot. God altars are also different in the way that I'm going to just make like 15 of those. Ugh. Ever my battle. Chromatic steel ingots. I'm just gonna assume that I need a ton of these, so I'm just gonna make a lot of those. Yeah, black chromatic, no thank you. I need energy pipes. Or energy item pipes. Alright. I really need to put another waystone on the other side. There's like different types of waystones. I just haven't played with them. Alright, so I need you. I'm hoping I'm not gonna have to do a bunch of import buses. That's where we're at right now, where I don't want to do a bunch of import buses. I instead would rather do this, which honestly, don't know if this oh, fuck. Okay, I have to go change real quick. Let me go back. And let's change to this one, and then let's change to this one. Actually, no, I have this waystone right here. That'll take me up. I really need to come up with like a better waystone to over here. Let's see. Let's do something basic. Let's just grab some dirt. Oh no, let's grab moss, I think is what azaleas need. Let me see. That's not how I go backspace there. Do azaleas not go into botany pots? No shot. Maybe I need a regular azalea. Oh my god. Then what's even the point? Oh my god. They don't. Then what am I supposed to do? Do you know how annoying these are to make? I can only make them in the phytogenic insulator. Oh no, that was the entire point of doing this, so I wouldn't have to keep putting them through here. It's such a slow. I hate everything. Why? Why would you force me to do this? When both you and I know it's terrible. Fine. Yeah, so this is what they do. They like grow like this. You can like physically watch them grow. And then once they reach full size, they go into the hopper. There we go. And then they start all over again. Cool. All right, that's good to know. All right, so here's our other test. All right, good talk, pipe wrench. All right, good talk. Filter destination tool. All right, I want to see if I could just direct you into this. So you have your blossom there. What would I need in here? I already have farms for those things. I guess I could do bamboo. Let's see if I could do kelp. I can't do sugar cane. Oh, cocoa beans would be a good one. I wonder if I could do netherwort. Netherwort would also be a really good one. I don't know if I could do trees, but I'll try. Oh, tulips? Absolutely. If I can, I will. Oh, same things with these like little warp funguses. These are mad annoying to get. Same with seagrass. Maybe sea pickles, if it'll let me. I don't know if sweet berries are still in the pool, but I'll try them. Same thing with mushrooms. Mushroom blocks. Mushroom blocks. Let's try dandelions. All right, let's see which ones of these actually go in. I actually don't know if coral goes in here, but I'll try. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, that does go in. That does go in. That does go in. That doesn't go in. That does go in. That does go in. All right. Beetroot does not go in. Shame. That does go in. So does that. So does that. And of course that one should. Oh, that does too. Oh, and coral does. Let's go. All right, which one of these do I not really care for? Dandelions? Cocoa beans do go in. Cool, 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 cool. All right, they do need something. They do need to be potted in something. All right, so you are... Sea people, sea pickle. Let me look at recipes for this. Water bucket. Okay, makes sense. Luckily, I have a shit ton of water buckets for this exact situation. I'm assuming you also need this. Oh, it tells me it's a soil item. Ah, you need nylium. All right, how is it? Can I make this or do I have to go out and get it? Fuck, I have to go get it myself. I just want to know. Can I just... No. Answer that question? No. Okay, let's go get some... Where do I have a bowl? Where did I get a bowl from? Oh, can I do Netherwart? I can do Netherwart. Netherwart means a lot more to me. Let's do that instead. I really wish I could do trees in those. But alas, beggars cannot be choosers. Ow. My body. My leg. So I saw that apparently there was some sort of puzzle thing that happened today in Destiny. Did not, like I said, I've not really been in the mood to do any Destiny recently. So I haven't been really keeping track. And nor have I been doing any of the Amaru's final engine thing, whatever it's called. But apparently there was some sort of puzzle thing that happened to tease the next season. And apparently next season is Season of the Wish. Which like a lot of people said. It would have been much more exciting had they not just laid off a bunch of people. But which is interesting. I'm not necessarily, I've never been big into like the wish thing. So like it wasn't a super exciting reveal to me. Interesting that we're finally getting sort of like some closure on the Akamara in the last in Dreaming City. But definitely would have been a much more hype reveal had they not just been in total and utter management disarray. You even added the Destiny loop for a hot minute, yeah. A lot of people have. It's been like an alright year of Destiny content. Like the seasons themselves have been pretty good. I think the season model is just a little outdated at this point. And that's mostly what they've been having to deal with. Oh, I should have brought my warp stone. I'm assuming GGGG is the way out. That was scary. My fingers were not ready for prime time on that one. Yeah, wish that hadn't happened. Yeah. My final wish that they had better management. That they instead fired one of the executives. What is this? What did I just get? Those were the days. Oh, wrong button. Enter a Bastion Remnant? What do you mean enter a Bastion Remnant? I've been in so many Bastion Remnants. What are you talking about? Where am I? Something tells me this isn't my portal. But let's see where we are. Oh, this is Callan's place. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. That's so cool that like that it waves. Okay, let's put that there. Probably dirt's the best option for you. 0.5, 0.95, 1. 1.5 farmland. Not that you can get farmland. Oh, dirt is still also 1. It was 1, right? Yeah, it was 1, not 105. Water also. Don't you worry, I got you, boo. 1, 1, 1.95. Oh, it's actually slower on Moss Block. Interesting. This is also a seed item. I could also just make this. Oh my god, that's the best news I've ever heard in my entire life, honestly. Oh, ores? Oh, or anything else. Oh, hay bale, 105. That's interesting. Hay bale so far our best option here. A lot of options for this one, huh? All right, let's see. I think we might have a hay bale just chilling. Yeah. All right, if you want it, you got it, bud. This is probably going to be dirt. Yeah, 1. 1. Fungi will eat anything. You know what? You right. You right, though. This is just a jungle log, eh? Jungle. It's actually called selva in Spanish. And then you need crimson nylium. You probably need some sort of nether. Oh, soul soil is 1.1. That's why we check. All right. And then I'm assuming your water. Just gonna. Yeah. All right. Let's go. All right. Now that we have that dealt with. All right. Next step is figuring out if I could pipe this out. Oh, maybe I have to put the upgrade in here. I'm just going to place these down like I would a normal pipe. And then we're just going to have to figure it out from there. Hey, does Add Pipes have a book I could read? Click on a block to set a destination. Destination set. Okay. Okay. Okay, to be fair, that's probably not the one to have done that one on. No. No. Jesus Christ. Hey, Kalino! How you doing, buddy? Pipes. Hey, Pipes, do you have a tutorial? Highly configurable filter system. Black and white listing, 3 redstone modes, 4 distribution modes, tag filtering, item fluid and gas filtering, multiple filters at once, configurable destination for each filter, copyable filters, blacklisting, inverting, custom NBT, and 3 NBT matching modes, match exact, match existing, match none, 5 upgrade tiers, basic through ultimate, extremely lag friendly. Configuring pipes. Pipes don't transfer anything if they're not set to extract. I can sneak right click on the end of a connected pipe with a wrench to set it to extract. Click the extracting part of the pipe to change modes, add filters, or add upgrades. Pipes can be disconnected and reconnected by sneak clicking with a wrench. By default, pipes are relatively slow. The speed can only be increased by adding an upgrade. Higher tiers of upgrades mean higher transfer rate. Okay. Certain features of pipes can only be used by adding a high enough upgrade. Basic, redstone modes, improved upgrade distribution, advanced upgrade filter modes. Every configuration you change and every filter you add is stored in the upgrade. You can copy the data to other upgrades by crafting them together. Okay. Filters can be used with item pipes, fluids, and gas pipes. Okay. Okay. To add a specific item, just click on the slot in the GUI. Alternatively, you can be the only option provided. Filters can be inverted by pressing a button with paper. Filters can be inverted by pressing the button with the paper on it. Oh, okay. I thought they wanted me to press a button with while I was holding a piece of paper, and I was like, "Wow, we're getting real advanced in this game." Oh, okay. For the exact opposite, accept the destination filter. Blah 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 blah. To set the location to a filter, put it into a destination slot of the filter GUI, the GUI. This will also display the destination block and filter. The universal pipe has all of them. And then it does, okay. So shift right click. You're doing all right? Ah, I see. I have to do it like that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Then I can click on it. Then I can add this. And now you go in there. Oh my god, look at me. We're doing it. All right, the other thing I wanted to know is if I could put a facade on this thing. Fuck. Um... I wonder, can I... Wow, that looks god awful. That would be way worse than if I were to just leave that there. There we go. I keep starting and stopping talking about talking about update 12. So they've so I didn't pay super attention to it. Rumor is that it's gonna come out tomorrow, but I have been fooled one too many times. So I'm gonna say sometime this week update 12 is gonna come out. Even if it does come out tomorrow, I'm still gonna have to wait a day or two to let them deal with any of the big bugs. If there are any. So they come out with a patch for it, and then I'll like update the server. Okay, how do I want to do this? So really hoping I could put a facade on this thing. I mean, granted, I'm never gonna be in here, right? So, like, does that look a little awkward? Yes. But are we just gonna simply have to deal with it? Also, yes. Okay. But yeah, so they're rehauling the god system where the altars, instead of like just sacrificing your mana to it or like your hearts to it or XP, instead you are going to it's going to give you a challenge. So depending on what difficulty you have your vault set to, it's going to determine how difficult the challenge is and how long you have to do it. For example, if you're on fragged, which is the most difficult, the highest difficulty vault type, you have 4 minutes to complete your challenge. As opposed to if you're on piece of cake, which is the easiest difficulty, piece of cake will give you basically like 30 minutes to accomplish the goal, which is even longer than you're probably ever going to be in the vault anyways. So, you're given this challenge. For example, a lot of the time it is break a certain amount of this type of chest. So a certain amount of living chests or gilded chests, etc. And you have, depending again on your difficulty and on your level, it will be like find and break and open 10 living chests. And you'll be like, all right, sweet. So you have, let's say you're on hard mode. You have 8 minutes to find those chests. And then once you do, you will finish the challenge and you'll have to run back to the altar and click on it to complete it. Like turn in the quest. And then you will be given a blessing in the vault itself. For example, it can range from getting regeneration for the rest of the vault. It could be getting 100% mana regen, 60% cooldown reduction, like 200% soul shard chance, 50% item rarity, I think was another one. So those are all pretty cool. The other thing that that happens is if you fail the challenge, you are given a curse for the rest of the vault. And some of the curses are real mean, and I think it's really funny. So they're like mean in a really funny way. Emo. Hold on, I need to figure out which line I'm gonna connect this to, so I could just mindlessly do that. Oh, I keep wanting to turn on my headlight. I could connect it to this one, which is just a basic. I think this one's almost full though. I really need to come up with a better way to do this. To access my cables. Can I access it through this? I mean, kind of. This is the line I have for the pumpkins. Okay, 5. That's not bad. I can connect it. 14 on the way back. Yeah, I can connect it to this. Yeah, this one's only 5. Okay, yeah. It's not that bad. Let's do purple then. Or just regular cables. All curse run, yeah. Honestly, Iskall was pretty hyped about the curses. He was pretty hyped about them because he thought they were fun. Like, some of the curses include but are not limited to how do I get out of here? I think this will lead me back home, which is where I need to go to do this stuff anyways. It's you. Yeah, foreskin. We're fine. What do I need for this for this stuff? I need Fluix dust, which is redstone, charged Certus quartz. Can I charge this Certus quartz? Are you my charger? No, you're my inscriber. You're my charger. Oh, I can. Let's go. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so some of the curses are if you don't finish them, it is you have 0 mana regeneration for the rest of the vault. If you lose a heart, like if you get hit and you lose health, you lose those hearts for the rest of the vault. What were some of the other ones he said? There's some that aren't that bad. Like you run killing mobs won't give you soul shards anymore. You get 50% less loot in chests. And something else are some of the curses. So they're like they're pretty oh no, that one didn't get into the game. But yeah, so he talked a lot about them and it's really funny, some of them, because they're so toxic. Some of the other ones that were so that's how that works, right? So those are the favors you get in the vault. But if you complete one of those challenges, you get favor from that god in here. So where this matters is in the new, oh god, what was it called? The Divine Paradox, I think is what Iskall called it. That is your personal vault. So you're gonna have a vault that you can access like once a day, basically. Once per day, like actual day, 24 hours in real life. That you go in and you're able to open doors, unlock rooms, like special rooms, and based on your reputation with certain gods. And you have to pay to open the door, a certain, like a lot of gold to open the door, but that door is permanently open in your vault. And because it is your own personal permanent vault, you will always have access to that vault and those rooms that you unlocked once per day. So you can just keep accumulating rooms as time goes on. And so you keep opening doors, and after you finish opening the doors, you're able to start the challenge or start like the run, which is you have to get a certain amount of those like god favors, the things. I don't even know if I have them on here. These things, sort of just like a scavenger. run, you have to get these blessings in chests. And so by getting these, you have to go in and to the beginning of the vault, the beginning of the room, and put those into each of their altars. And then just like in the scavenger vault, you put them in and then you're done with the vault and you get a special crate, a special like divine paradox crate. And in that crate, you have a guaranteed artifact. So if you finish your vault, you have one guaranteed artifact per day, along with a bunch of other loot. But it is expensive. Like the rooms cost like 64 gold and more, you know? And the rooms will also tell you like what kind of negative modifiers you get on them and what positive modifiers you get on them. So you can get like more champions in the run, or you could get lucky, but you can also get wild and furious, kind of like a cake vault where like you're kind of rolling the dice. Except this time you see what modifiers you get before you buy the door. So it's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. It looks pretty cool. The rooms have like different flavors based on what god's favor you had to invest in the door. It will depend like what the room is going to look like in the color palette. We're done. I need redstone and sand, maybe? Oh no, I need to just throw this in water, huh? Can I please, God, drop it? There we go. But yeah, so that's really interesting, what's coming with that system. They're also changing how the jewel system works in the way that, do I have to combine them? Oh, it's nether quartz. Ha. Let me just finish doing this. 2 stacks of those. So let's get 2 stacks of sand. And we'll sit here and watch these grow. So you get that so that's a new god system. They're also changing jewels, wherein oh, okay, goodbye. Jewels will now, if you have a jeweler, you have guaranteed when you're cutting them, guaranteed that they won't break based on how many levels you have in jeweler. For example, I have 3 expertises in jeweler. So instead of an 8, 16, and 24%, now I have 1, 2, and 3 cuts were guaranteed that will get cut down for a larger amount than usual. And they will not break in those 3 cuts. It will cut their jewel type. So if it's like perfect, it'll go down to flawless, to flawed, to chipped, right? So I think that's what I garnered out of it. However, I was only half paying attention because I was busy when I was watching the stream. And God bless Ascal, but he's very excitable about his creation. So the explanations are prolonged over like a 20-minute period. He'll start talking about something, he'll get stuck on that part of it, and then he won't explain the rest of it. And that's not my best method of learning or absorbing information. because I'm easily distracted, just like he is when he's explaining. So, but from what I saw, that's what you get, which I think is pretty cool. Which means you can cut down your jewels a lot faster to get down to 10. Also, they finally fixed the fact that you get a ton of affinity jewels. You get a ton of affinity jewels past like level 40, 50 when you don't really need them anymore. So it was supposed to be fixed in patch 11, or adjusted in patch 11, but now it actually is in update 12. So that's also coming to Jeweler. So I'm glad I didn't do too much jewel stuff, because in fact, there were things that in fact were changing. Those were the big things. I'm sure that there's other big things that changed, but I wasn't paying attention the entire stream, and I haven't gone back to watch the VOD either. So that's a little on me. But I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. And honestly, it sounds like it's going to be a good thing to hold us over when we're not doing season of the wish things next season. All right, I need to... I'm at 224, 65, 558. And we're doing this on the regular cable line. These guys moving always scare me. What is it? 558? And we're going to 224. Oh, scary. There we go. But yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be really fun. Update, and then updating the rest of patch 11, which I haven't done yet. It's also gonna be a blast. Oh, and like the final vault's a thing also. I believe in update 11 or update 12. I don't have the expert bus on me, do I? Nope. No, not like this. All right, let's grab that. I think I need an export bus, not an import bus. I think. You know what? I don't have to think. I can just go down here and look at what I have over here. It's an import bus. Never mind. I need an import bus. I have an export on me, right? Yeah. So I was right the first time. I do need an import bus. Another quartz, and let's do our acceleration cards. I don't think I need an interface. Gosh, I was like getting really good. I was getting really good at AE and knowing what I needed for AE. Not anymore. Oh wow, that's really up there, huh? Maybe I do need an interface instead. So I can pull everything that's in that chest instead of specific things. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter. Sorry. Guys can't see a thing. Granted, neither can I. I'm just... It's like when you're trying to plug in your charger, like behind your bed or like behind something. And like you're just there struggling to like put it in. That's what I was just doing with these cables. Actually, it's better if I put it down. Because I could always knock off the top of this. So I can walk on top of the cables. I'm gonna throw these off to the side, actually. I think that might be my better option here. I'm gonna break this just so I can see and like put down torches. But yeah, it sounds like 12's gonna be fun and it should be coming out soon TM. Like I said, supposedly tomorrow, but you know, I've heard that one before. Oh, so close. There we go. And now we're up to 6 channels. Just gonna run this. And in theory, these should all be empty now. Yes! Let's go. Even though the pipes are apparently slow, but like, I only need to pull one item every once in a while, right? So, NBD, NBD, NBD. Which one of these is it? It's this one. All right. And it's pretty sufficiently bright in there, but I'm still gonna throw another one of these in here. Maybe do like one of these instead. And now we have these in here. Yay! I'm very pleased about that. And chuffed to bits, as they say. All right, let's everything else in here can just go back into the system. I really wish I could put a facade on these though. It's a shame I can't. Oh well. At the end of the day, this is just like hoppers. I guess the hoppers might have looked nicer, but like we needed to learn. We needed to get pipes. It was time. I like that you can only barely see the mushrooms. And you can't even see the the cocoa beans. Oh, I'm so happy to have nether wart just be made. And the same thing with sea pickles and seagrass. Oh, it's just gonna save us so much time. I'm so happy. Oh, the sap I have for Kalino. Hey, why aren't you picking up the these carrots, bud? Same with the wheat. Why aren't you picking it up? You've definitely picked some. I guess it's just you're slowpoke with it. It's a shame I can't do bamboo. I have to run Sinad. I know I didn't try it, but I'm like 100% sure. I can't do... Can I do sugarcane? Oh, I could do sugarcane. I thought I couldn't. I thought they took that off. Oh. Well, I'm gonna let these go, and then the next run we'll put in bamboo or sugarcane and cactus then. Interesting. Okay. I keep trying to turn on my headlight because I've been playing so much 7 Days to Die, which is probably coming to an end because my fucking I think my save got corrupted in a way that I can't fix it anymore. I had gotten to a point where anytime, because we've had like little quick blackout rollouts that have happened recently, so my power just like blinks on and off. And because I've been buying other things instead of a battery backup unit. I forget what it's called. Uninterrupted power source system. I don't have one yet. And I probably won't for a while. So I don't have anything protecting my PC from blipping out in these moments. And 7 Days to Die apparently really does not do well with sudden drops. And it like corrupts the save. Although you're able to save it in some cases, but I think this one was so egregious that it didn't work. Lucky for me, I did reach a point like, you know how you have like milestones in survival games? Like, you know, your first milestone is like to make sure you're at a point where you can stay fed and hydrated. If you can like get a fairly sourceable water and food source, you're pretty good there. The next one is making sure that like you don't die immediately. So you either you get a good base going, so you're not always in danger, and also that you're able to kill things when you're out and about collecting resources. And then making sure that you have like ammo for like your good weapons and getting the good weapons, then getting good healing, getting the weapons you want to use, and being able to kill, not being afraid to walk out in the street alone at any time of the day because you're able to deal with anything that the game throws at you at that point. And also for 7 Days to Die, having a good horde base. And so, lucky for me, I had solidified my base. So after a very significant attack that I had on my base that destroyed a very important chest, I like fortified my entire base where I had all my items, so it would be safe in case of another incursion. Because there's wandering hordes in the mod I was using. Then I had a horde base that I was repurposing a building across from my base to be my horde base, and I had two failed horde runs in it. Not failed in the way that like I died or like got overrun by zombies, but like failed in the way that the zombies kept getting stuck in the loop that caused them not to run to me. Therefore, I didn't really fight anything during Horde Nights, which for some people, that's a victory. Not like just skipping the whole Horde Night, which is basically what I did. It would be like 1 or 2 waves of zombies would spawn in, and then they would just get caught in this loop, and because they never died or despawn, no other zombies ever spawned in. So, I beat the game, I guess. But it took me 2 Horde Nights to figure out where the issues were and to fix them. And so on this final Horde Night that I had just recently had, I finally got them coming to where I was, and I had finally figured out how to like arrange things so I could keep upgrading it to be able to deal with more and more difficult zombies. There was only like 1 or 2 tweaks I had to do to it so it wouldn't be all awful. But like Horde Base down, like Horde Base was not being destroyed, and I was going to be destroying the enemies coming to me. So all in all, I had reached like a good point where I was happy with my survivability. And I wasn't afraid of dying. In fact, I was just running around killing things NBD. So like luckily I had reached like a good stopping point. And so I'm not super upset at the fact that my save is probably unrecoverable. I'm not exactly happy about it, but I'm not upset about it, right? I would like to switch my stuff back out. I would like to put this back. I would like to run at least 1 or 2 vaults tonight. Let's grab this, then let's do that. What am I missing? Oh, blocks. I wish I knew what button I had my things on. I have nothing in these, right? Okay, good. I'm gonna take the long way around here so I don't pick up anything. I have my stuff on. Let me put you on. Wait for me to regen. But yeah, I'm looking forward to update 12. I'm not looking forward to going through all the patch notes prior to update 12 that I never updated the server to. And reading through all the changes that have happened and coming up with a TLDR. Ooh, bonus ornate. So let's go. It's going to be nice because I do need to just, in fact, find out what's changed just for me. And it's a good incentive to actually have to read. But I'm not happy about it. I'm simply not going to do that room, so we're just going to keep on keeping on. Speaking of berries. I am looking forward to it. So yeah, so this, instead of it being getting 16 kills, it's going to be something a lot more interesting. Part of me thinks that these guys shouldn't get frozen, but at the same time, I know how obnoxious they are. Oh, it's another obelisk run, huh? 9? I need 5 more kills. Hey, would you like to come this way? Not that I really need anything. Everything about this is depreciated, so I don't really need to do any of those. What I do need, it's just items. And I could always just get items through running vaults. Also, just getting back into practice. Because I'm still wildly out of practice in Vault Hunter. And before I went on like a little hiatus, I wanted to up my difficulty. And I just never did. And it's a good thing I didn't, because who knows how I'd be doing otherwise. I got some leggings. Danger dog. So, recently here. Oh, no, I have Pizza Night. Pizza Night's the store I'm looking for. So in Texas, recently, there was the state finals for marching band competition. And so they're back doing those, which is nice. It's been a while, because of COVID. I really like marching band. It was my favorite thing, in the world, when I was in high school. And it was one of the big inspirations, to me wanting to teach, band. Specifically, I wanted to teach high school band, because I wanted to learn how to do high school band things, specifically marching band things. And so I watched the performance, because like I know the people who run the band now. They're people I went to school with. And also because, like, you know, I'm a proud alum. And so I watched the performance on YouTube. I didn't go in person because that thing's in San Antonio, and I mean, like them, but not enough to drive to San Antonio. And I'm always proud to find out that they went to state, because it's not an easy thing in the state of Texas to go to these competitions. It is, in fact, a very competitive state. And they didn't make it to, they made it to the competition, the state competition. They did not make it to finals though, which is fine. And kind of to be expected. I don't think we've ever, the school's ever Gosh, I just feel they're so loud. Maybe that's just me. And the performance was good. It was a good performance. I liked the progress that they did, and I know it has to be difficult considering I'm pretty sure all the kids were started playing instruments during COVID, which means their education's kind of stunted in that way, because God, I can't even imagine what it was like teaching band during COVID months or the COVID years. I saw some of the things that they did to try and mitigate the virus during like once they were able to go back to school. But even then, holy. So I'm very proud of the kids considering what they had to overcome. And, you know, shout out to them for sticking with band despite everything. It did look like a smaller amount of people than usual. We're a fairly large school. Hello there, Santa. But so they did the best with what they had, I have to assume. However, there were some things I wasn't the biggest fan of from the like management standpoint of I didn't like their music selection. I didn't like the way they ordered it. Whew, that guy ate up my mana, Jesus. Yeah, I didn't love the arrangement. I didn't love the song choices. The music choices were a little eclectic, even for me. I also didn't like the I didn't like a lot of the movements they did. Like, I like the movements, but I didn't like how often they did them, if that makes sense. I feel like so they were doing this like wiggly thing, where like they had their instruments and they kept like doing this sort of thing, which is pretty common in marching band because it creates a cool effect when the whole chunk or the whole area is doing it. So they were doing like this, like, you know how baby owls move? They were doing like that sort of thing. And which was cool, you know, that they kept doing this thing. But they kept doing it. They started it like within the first minute of the show was the first time we saw it. And it really didn't evolve to anything interesting. Like the final form of that movement was just like different elevations of that. Like some people like crouched down or like were on their knee and doing it while the people up top, while the people in the middle were like crouching, and then the people in the back were just standing up tall and doing it. So it like again created that sort of like that baby owl effect. But like that was it. And it was kind of unexciting. to say the least. And I just wish that their music selection were more interesting and their movement was more interesting. The sets themselves was all right. I wasn't crazy about it, but like it wasn't bad either. I still need to watch the other 6A bands because they've added another A since I was in high school. It only went 1 through 5 when I was in high school. Now it goes 1 through 6, 1A through 6A for the size of your school. Which is a little crazy to me. TBH with you. Ashium. Crit. Oh, there's another curse where they only crit. Like, if a mob hits you, they will only crit you. That was another one of the curses. All in all, it was a good show. I just was like, I didn't like the music and I didn't like their movement. The kids did great. I'm sure I could sit there and nitpick a couple of situations. There were one of my big things. I was a section leader in high school for my section, which were the flutes. And because there was a little bit of favoritism, I was chosen. However, so were 2 other people. Oh, snap. So we had 3 section leaders, which was fine because it meant we all divided up the work. However, it was annoying. There were 3 of us because I doubt there were ever 3 again. It's only because they really liked. There was definite favoritism with the other 2, and so because of that, they couldn't choose. So they just went with all of us. And so one of the things that was like, that I focused on was horn angle or like flute angle. And so the way you hold your flute, I'm sure you guys have seen it. Flutes are the long silver instrument. So the way you hold them is like off to the side here. So you have to swing back your shoulder and your arm to hold it, and also swing over the shoulder. And when you're in marching, and so when you're playing, you get a little lazy and you like in concert band and you like play down or whatever, play like this or whatever. I've seen some people play like down here, which isn't really great for your neck. But they play like this. And when you're in marching band, you get tired of holding up an instrument, which is true for all instruments. But just the way you hold your flute has you like really fucked up. And so the way you hold it, so it looks good to the audience, is it has to be parallel to the ground. It can't be high and it can't be low. And I don't know if you guys know this, but when you get tired, you start moving your arm up, because you know you can't go down, because then you'll just like drop your arm. So you like go up to like overcompensate. And it's so funny going around and going boop to people who are doing that. And also up for other people. So you want it parallel to the ground. And so that was the thing I always had my eye on when I was going around and inspecting people's posture. And so it's the thing that I always keep an eye on. That and that along with posture and oh, what's the other thing? It's posture, horn angle. Oh, and timing. If people are late to a set or not is the other thing that I was in charge of. It was just timing. Because I had the best sense of time out of the three of us. So I was our metronome, essentially. And I would sit there, I would be our clicker, our metronome. And I would watch the I would watch people move. So if you were late, if you weren't in line with the rest of the group, if you were... Dude, these guys are so fucking loud. I need to find what they are. They're so loud. Are they waddles? I'm gonna assume it's waddles. I'm gonna assume those are the waddles. We'll see. I'm sure it's not the first nor the last we're gonna see in this vault. I need to see what their names are next time they spawn in. But I could, oh shit. I could probably watch it and, okay, I don't have any sort of item, anything in those. Good to know, good to know. Those were the things, like, those were my biggest criticisms of the show, are things that, were not the kids. I think the kids did a phenomenal job. Even if the band was a little small. I will say, I don't know if it was just a recording or not, but, which is why I want to watch the other recordings of the show to see if this was a them thing, like the recording people were a little quiet or the band was quiet. But they sounded quiet and like their attacks weren't quite on point. Which is a thing that just comes with practice. It's also difficult to kind of understand, like your band directors always tell you to attack at the same time. And really, you don't put too much thought into it as to like why they keep telling you that. You kind of just think they're waffling on about like, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. But it isn't until you hear like a band actually all attack at the same time that you're just like, oh shit. And like it makes a significant difference in the audience. The listening experience is wild in comparison. Like, you can really tell the difference between, like, a band that all attacks at the same time and when they don't. Because there's a difference between... Because, it doesn't matter how loud you yourself play by yourself. You are not going to make up the entire horn section. It's just not possible. Nor can you play that loud. If you attempt to play that loud, it's going to sound god awful. Um, yeah, it's gonna sound god awful if you're trying to play the super loud. It's like all you can do is play to the best of your ability and hope that everyone else does so at the same time. Because if you all play at the same exact moment, the sound waves will all hit the listener's ears at the same time, and that's what's gonna be loud. Not you overplaying. Which is also another difficult thing to understand, which is why it's good to like do marching band, because it teaches you the meaning of teamwork. Something tells me we're not getting this vault done. I'm getting so many chaotic focuses, it's great. And also a bunch of vault gear, which is also pretty cool. So things I have to do in this world is I need to come up with a soul diffuser system so I can deal with the new load of items I'm going to be getting with the update. Which I'm hoping there's a list somewhere. Otherwise, I'm going to have to sit here in game and be like, okay. I think that's it. I think I got it all. Which wasn't too bad. That was like a minute and a half I was in here. Boop, 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 boop. I wasn't paying attention. I wonder if I got a trinket out of that. Out of either of those rooms. It doesn't feel like I did, but it'd be cool if I did. I think I'm gonna run to try and find these last monoliths. I'm glad I came down here. There is one down here. Let me just clear out these spawners. There we go. Oh, you guys didn't all spawn. Smile. I need more knowledge essence, so now... So I am targeting living chests just a little bit. Oh, and this is a gilded. Remember that time I said I was gonna run for monuments? Smile. We have 2 more. I'm hopeful that on the run back we'll find them. All right. Okay. No more Mrs. Nice Guy. Now we truly are only running for monuments. Doesn't matter what I find. We're running for monuments. I'm gonna go 1 more room this way, and then I'm immediately turning around. Oh, they also change potions. They change so much. I didn't need to fall down here. I could see the whole thing. Well, that's just rude. When strong boxes are trapped, I'm just like a little aggro about it. 2.5 minutes. I see one this way. Let's just run past this room, grab this one, and then we'll run around. We'll double back. Just make sure there's not one up there. No. There's not one this way. Nope. I think that's give me all my mana back. I'm gonna run down this room and then I'm gonna run to the other one. Ooh, 1 strength. Let's go. Nothing down there. Shit, I didn't want to jump down here. I just wanted to look around. Oh, and I didn't check this room. Nothing in the middle. Maybe I should have gone into that room and seen if there's anything downstairs. I don't like that I'm off track. I'm gonna go this way. This is do or die. Rather find it in this room or the next one. I think I got a little too excited about the fact that I found it right away. Oh shit, time. I just got 4 extra hearts, Lamel. Nice. Oh, I was so close to finishing this vault. I'm gonna go down one more. Another X marks. Fuck. It's also so rare that they're in the middle of the room too. X marks and the village room. That's just rude energy, truly. Oh, I'm low on heart. I should probably just head home. I need one more. It's right on the other side, though. Ah. Oh, well. It is what it is. I'm a little sad we didn't get it, but, you know, what are you going to do about it? At least we got all those ornates. Almost 100. We would have gotten 100 if I would have spent the time looting instead. The thing I do need to do is create that junk identifier. So I have a lot of junk I don't need. All right. But that's where I'm gonna call it for the day. Well, my day or my night, maybe your day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Stream tomorrow, probably some more Vault Hunters. And yeah, so is there anything else I want to talk about? I don't think so. So more stream tomorrow, probably. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to be nice to each other. Don't forget to be compassionate. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye. And I know I usually do like the ad thing. However, I need to go. So I'm just gonna cut the stream here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Without your support, I would just be able to do less things on stream. So thank you so much, Bude, for the resub.